It's your smell what the Verd is barbecuing.
G'day jabronis, it is the Verd Incarnate here and welcome to the week 1 battle. This is important, people. I want to get off to a good start. I got a solid team up against Twisted Misty. Channel will be in the description. You know how it goes. I don't really care what music I have on here, to be fair. But basically, to run down what I'm expecting from Misty today, I'm expecting Mega Metacham, Starmie, Dragonite, Staraptor, Drapion, and Mamoswine. Pretty standard, ridiculously good offense. Hopefully my team can handle that. As I said, my team for this week in the team, but if you haven't watched it, pause this video, go watch it now, then come back here. My team is a defensive Hitmontop, a bulky Pixie Plate Florges, a scarfed Adamant Braviary, a bulky Rock Sucker Punch Nidoqueen, a... what kind of Heatran is this anyway? It's like this weird Flame Charge one. I don't know why he built it, but let me finish off with the Carmine, Wincon, and Cresselia. So let's jump in and see what my opponent has brought today. I've got a pen and paper. I'm going to write down exactly the team that she has brought for me today. And let's see what we got. Okay, so there's the Mega Metacham. She does bring the Pangoro, which is fine because I speed crap with Cresselia for that shit. There is no Staraptor. That is phenomenal. There is no Dragonite. That is phenomenal. This is looking very good, jabronis. I am liking what I am seeing on my screen right now. The last Pokemon is Diancie. No, I already wrote Diancie, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Torkoal. So she brought Torkoal as a spinner, which is completely fine because I have a ton of ways to deal with that. So lead-wise, I definitely lead with China. China has an amazing matchup here. She basically can decimate a lot of the common leads. I mean, Torkoal, Drapion, Diancie takes care of all of them. If Pangoro comes in, I have Hitmontop. If Metacham comes in, I have Cresselia. And if Mamoswine comes in, I have the Hitmontop as well. So let's get into this and let's get cracking. The fact that Dragonite isn't there is amazing. Don't have to worry about that thing for setup now. The fact that there is no Staraptor is possibly the best news of all, and the fact that there is no Starmie is amazing. So Mega Metacham is going to get shut down quite nicely by Cresselia or Battle. Pangoro should get shut down pretty well by Hitmontop. Diancie is shut down by Nidoqueen. Drapion is shut down by Hitmontop plus Nidoqueen. Mamoswine is shut down by Hitmontop plus Cresselia, and Torkoal is basically not really a threat. Florges can basically 1v1 it if I want to, so feeling very good about this. I'm hoping she leads with like Drapion or something else like that. She leads with UB, which is a Torkoal. Fantastic. Perfect lead for me. I am quite safe to get up my hazards here. But is it as important? I'm looking at her team. I'm thinking hazards aren't as important as they initially were for this matchup. Obviously, they'd be nice for the Torkoal, but I can beat the Torkoal 1v1 because I am a quiet-natured, sheer force Earth Power Nidoqueen. So I think my only realistic play, looking at her team, since she has no switch in for an Earth Power right now, is just to click Earth Power. So I'm going straight for it. I have no reason not to. It is my best possible play. Rocks would be nice, obviously, but I have no reason not to click Earth Power. So turn 1, we're going to click Earth Power. This should do an absolute ton to this Torkoal. And there is the first kill. Torkoal is out of here, killed by Nidoqueen. China gets our first kill for the season. So turn 1, we are off to a phenomenal start, ladies and gentlemen. With Torkoal gone, it means that we are free to set up Stealth Rocks later in the game if we want to. But then again, Nidoqueen, like I said in the team builder, if she doesn't bring a flying type and she doesn't bring any of those bulkier mons, it basically gets a kill every time it comes in. If she goes into Mega Metacham here, again, I have the what do you call it, Cresselia. Cresselia also just wins against this team once Drapion goes down, so I just got to keep that in mind as well. But we are off to a phenomenal start. Nidoqueen getting the opening kill. Quiet sheer force Earth Power was definitely going to do a ton to that Torkoal. I think if it was a fully specially defensive Torkoal, wouldn't have killed, but there you go. Also with Torkoal out of the way, it means that my Pixie Plate Florges is going to do an absolute ton of damage. It 2KOs everything on Misty's team, which is great. Being able to weaken those things is phenomenal. But that is a muy bueno start for us, ladies and gentlemen. I assume Mega Metacham's about to come in. If not Mega Metacham, yeah, Zafina is no Mega Metacham. That's fine. We expected this. We have a very, very nice counter for this, which is obviously the Gobbledygooker in my Cresselia. It's Rocky Helmet. defensive. There is nothing Mega Medicham can do to stop it. High jump kick at best, if it was adamant nature, I believe is doing 40%, which means I can moonlight up, and because I have the Rocky Helmet, I can basically 1v1 this Medicham and beat it. So Cresselia's main job was just to wall the Mega Medicham. When you look at the rest of her team, it is the main role. So I'm going to go into my Gobbledygooker here, as she obviously is, I'm assuming, going to go for the Fake Out or the Zen Headbutt. They would be the two plays that I can see are most likely. She might be taking Psycho Cut, because I believe that doesn't activate Rocky Helmet. I'm not too sure. She does go for the Psycho Cut here. I don't know if that's going to activate my Rocky Helmet. It does minimal damage, and it does not activate Rocky Helmet. That's fine. I don't know if she's going to stay in or not. She may go into the Drapion. We'll see what happens. But I need to think for a second, because obviously my play here is to either Moonlight or Carmine. There's nothing Medicham can really do to 2-hit KO me from here. And the Drapion seems very obvious though. I think my play is to go for Moonblast to get off some damage on something. So I'm going to go straight for the Moonblast here. As she does withdraw, if she goes into Pangoro here, this is amazing, but I don't think she will. I think she'll go into Drapion. She goes into Pillow, which is the Mamoswine, which is really surprising. She lets me get free damage on the Mamoswine here, which I will happily take. It does not too much at all. That's a left. Is that a specially defensive leftovers Mamoswine? Okay, that's different. That's not what I was really expecting. But I do have a. I mean, I could set up on this thing, but my safer play is definitely going into Booker T, because with her having the lack of Starmie and her flying types, I am pretty free to just spam my low sweep. So I'm definitely going to go into Booker T here. I assume she's probably also going to want to go for her hazards here. Seems like it's a very likely scenario. So she is going to go for Icicle Spear, actually. That's kind of a cool tech. It shouldn't do too much at all to me, because I am obviously quite defensive. And she's going to get, I think, 3 hits here. She gets a crit there, which is really unfortunate, because that's doing more damage than it should have to my Hitmontop, which is just not cool. Not happy with that at all. But I do have a Wish Passer and Floor just to heal up my Hitmontop if need be. My play here is, by all means, to go for low sweep to get that damage off on the Mamoswine here. There's nothing the Mamoswine can really do to kill me from here. The Icicle Spear crit is really annoying, and also getting 4 hits was kind of annoying, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal at this point. Like I said, I pretty much win with Cresselia setting up Carmines, and also not really too worried about the Mamoswine at this stage, because even if Hitmontop goes down, I can basically go to my Braviary and force the issue as well. I don't know. I'm gonna reply to a text super quick while this is going on. Mrs. Verd needing her attention and whatnot. But low sweep is definitely the play. If she stays in with Mamoswine here, then I believe low sweep will still be a 2-hit KO even with the leftovers. But it depends on if she has HP investment. Judging on how she took that other move, then maybe she does. But I can double around a little bit and get into my Florges here with Mamoswine at -1, and I can go for, you know, Moonblast and stuff quite safely. Because I have no special attack investment also in the Cresselia, there's a reason why that probably did nothing to the Mamo. Because it only has base 75 special attack, so I've got to keep that in mind. She's going to withdraw out to Diancie, so that's fine. This will probably do like diddly squat to a Diancie. I'm just going to go straight for the low sweep. Hachapa. Obviously, because of Clear Body, she won't lose her speed stat, which is fine. I'm going to go straight back out to Nidoqueen, because that basically nets me a kill. Even if rocks go up, I'm not too fussed. I can basically secure myself a kill here with Nidoqueen, as her best play is probably to go for the Moonblast or to go for Stealth Rocks against my Hitmontop. So I should be able to go back out to Nidoqueen and net myself another kill, as there is the Moonblast. Hopefully no special attack drop, because I'd really like to be able to just pick up a kill on something on her team. Please no special attack drop. Sweet. Perfect. Something's dying now, which is fantastic. She has no switch in for my Nidoqueen's Earth Power, so I'm basically netting a kill on this turn. If the Diancie goes down, it means that Scarf Braviary pretty much just wins by spamming Brave Bird, which is phenomenal. I really like that as well, so it's pretty good for us right now. But yeah, no, it's solid. Obviously the Mamoswine is a bit of an issue right now, but I can actually just deal with it with other members of my team. Because it's leftovers, it means that my Florges can even actually deal with it quite nicely. So definitely got a lot of options when it comes to dealing with that thing. So just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Nidoqueen's just busting open her walls. She has no switch in for this. Pangoro will take about, I reckon, 70%. Mega Medicham will pretty much just die. Drapion will die. Diancie will die. Mamoswine's going to take a ton. And honestly, if I can weaken Mamoswine, that thing is a problem. I'm hoping the combination of Earth Power plus Sucker Punch kills it, but I don't know. I'm not willing to take the risk either. So I'm just gonna click Earth Power and hope for the best, because I know even if it's a specially defensive Diancie, it's pretty much dying to this. So yeah. Just quickly sending a message. She's taking a long time to think about this play. I don't know, I feel like her play, either way, she's going to lose a Pokemon, I think. The only way she won't is maybe going to the Mega Medicham, but she's still going to take an absolute ton. She's going to withdraw. Something's taking an Earth Power right now, not going to enjoy it. She goes back into Mega Medicham. This is going to do a metric ton to Mega Medicham. This should do a huge amount. As it does, I believe that is in Sucker Punch range now. I would really... I don't know. Hold on. I'm going to have to calc this. Okay, Nidoqueen versus... It just depends on how much defense compared to special defense a Mega Medicham has. This is kind of important though. So, that's about the damage Earth Power should have been doing. I think I just got a min roll with it, to be fair. That's with a Life Orb, so that would be why. I am not Life Orb, obviously. We don't have a Modest Nature either. This is, let's just say for case in point, we're mild, just for the sake of it. So, mild Earth Power, yeah, it's about the damage it should have done. So now just what I want to see is how much I do to this thing with Sucker Punch. Because obviously if it's in range of dying a Sucker Punch, I'm going to go for it. So Sucker Punch does about a quarter. I would say that Medicham is definitely below a quarter. So I'm going to fire off the Sucker Punch and try and pick up the kill here. And hopefully that works. We're going to go for the Sucker Punch. It does connect. Can we get the kill with China? It lives on one. Misty, are you kidding me? I think I just got 2 min rolls on Misty's Medicham. That is ridiculous. That is really unfortunate, guys. Oh, that is such... Oh my god. Misty, come on. Really? That is so unfortunate. I'm not happy with that at all. That is really unfortunate because my Nidoqueen literally just ripped open her team, and Sucker Punch plus Earth Power should have killed Mega Medicham. That is so frustrating to see. I had the full attack investment as well, so that is just really, really annoying. I genuinely thought that was going to kill, because let me just do the calc again. Alright, let me type in, so it's Earth Power plus Sucker Punch with a special attack boosting nature. Oh, it was probably... it was pretty close. I'm just going to U-turn here with a Kurt Angle, because there's the off chance she goes into Diancie, and if she goes into Diancie, I can take advantage of that, but I'm just going to U-turn here because I am Choice Scarfed, and Mega Medicham goes down. So that's good. I guess Mega Medicham does go down to Braviary. So Mega Medicham being gone is nice. Obviously, getting that thing out of the way is really good. What I need to check is Cresselia maybe versus the Drapion in a second. But I think my play here is to go into... I don't even know what I'm playing, because if I go into Florges, she's probably going to go into Drapion, and that's a problem, because I don't know if my Hitmontop can really take on Drapion at this stage. I think it can. And Florges should be able to do some work. Also, she may go into Pangoro against Florges, knowing that she has the Gunk Shot and whatnot. Definitely not in a great situation now. I probably shouldn't have risked China like that. That was really bad of me to risk China like that. I'm going to make the decision to go into my Florges, because I am designed to outspeed a Pangoro if she does choose to go into it. Man, that was really bad for me. So Earth Power plus Sucker Punch did have a chance to kill, but I just got a decent roll with Earth Power and then a min roll with Sucker Punch. So that was just stupid. I'm going to go into Florges though, because it may bait in Drapion, then I can go into Hitmontop and kind of play around it from there if need be. Definitely an option for me. As she is going to go into the Drapion, which is fine. I kind of expected this. I'm not really sure what kind of Drapion this is. I'm not going to risk around with it because Florges does have the ability to beat Diancie, Pangoro, and Mamoswine basically by itself. So I'm going to play it safe and go to my Hitmontop. It's still here for a reason. Drapion is like the last big threat on her team. Once Drapion goes down, I know Cresselia can win. So I'm going to go into Booker T. I should be able to just go for that Intimidate. Lower its attack. I'm assuming like a Poison Jab or something is coming. Yep, Poison Jab. That shouldn't do too much because I am quite bulky. Yeah, it's fine. It is taking the Rocky Helmet. Hopefully I don't get poisoned. I don't. It is Black Sludge. It's good to know. Okay. So for me right now, my best play is to click Earthquake. I have no reason to switch out. If it goes into Diancie, then I go into my Heatran and go from there. Earthquake is the best play because it hurts Diancie. And it's overall just my best play because Poison Jab won't be able to kill me from this range. I don't really need Hitmontop for anything else for her team. I can revenge Mamoswine now with Braviary, so I'm just going to click Earthquake because I know I can live another Poison Jab if she chooses to stay in. She doesn't, so she'll go out to Diancie, which is fine. That's totally fine because I got a play now that I can do, which is going to be really solid. So I can get off damage here with Earthquake, which is really nice. Probably won't do too much because it's a Diancie. It actually does a lot of damage, which is fantastic. I'm thinking it's a clear body Diancie, so it could be screens, but my play 100% is to go on a Florges here and try and Wish Pass out to my Hitmontop, because obviously probably going to go for Moonblast here with Diancie, which is fine because Florges can absolutely eat that up. And then if she goes back into Drapion, as I go for the Wish, I can pass out to my Hitmontop, and we should be then in a really, really strong position. So that is definitely the game plan here, as I do eat up that Moonblast. We don't get the special attack drop, which is wonderful. I'm just going to go straight for the Wish. I could obviously go for damage on Drapion, but there is no reason to risk that at this point of the battle. There is no reason to risk that at all. I could go for HP Ground too, predicting Drapion, but again, like I just said, there is no reason to risk this when I can go for the Wish, pass out to my Hitmontop, and get basically most of its HP back, which is definitely more important at this stage with Mamoswine still roaming around, and the Diancie now weakened to the point where I know that Moonblast would kill it, but I'm not willing to take that risk at this point because Drapion is still too high of health. It's still too much of a threat to my team right now, and I'm not trying to choke this game away. I'm not. So, unfortunately though, Nidoqueen did go down, so I'm going to just record that. Nido dies to Mega Medicham. Okay. So I'm going to go for the Wish if she actually chooses to stay in with Diancie. So she go for the Rocks or she go for another Moonblast? She goes for the Rocks, which is understandable. Honestly, I think my play here is just to click Moonblast because it's Pixie Plate boosted. Is it Moonblast or HP Ground? I think maybe HP Ground is the play because Drapion is the thing that could come in. And I still get damage on floor just regardless. I think it's definitely my play. Obviously, Rocks being up is a problem because it means that if Drapion comes in this turn, I could still pass out to Hitmontop, but on the off chance she goes for Moonblast, HP Ground is the safest play here by a country mile. As she's going to withdraw, I'm hoping into the Drapion so I can get good damage on this thing. She does go into Drapion, so this is a, I'm modest, so it should do a decent chunk of damage to this Drapion. I'm hoping, as we are going to go for that Hidden Power Ground, as it does do a very solid amount. So my Wish is going to come back to me, which is really nice. Obviously she gets her Black Sludge. Now this is a really important turn that I need to think about, because if my Florges can live the Drapion Poison Jab, because it is Black Sludge, then I can kill it right now with an HP Ground. And what I need to decide for myself is if that is the play that I want to go for. Because obviously it would be really, really nice to have that done. So we are a Florges with no physical defense. We have 204 HP. And let's just say we're a docile nature. So Poison Jab from a Black Sludge Drapion does 81 to 95.4. So we should be able to, at full health, live anything this Drapion could do, because I'm pretty sure that was counting an Adamant Drapion. I'm hoping that was an Adamant Drapion. That was a Jolly Drapion. So on the off chance Misty is an Adamant Drapion, how close is it to killing me? It is a 31.2. It's in my favor to live the Poison Jab and be able to kill it this turn. Let me just send a quick test message. Okay, my play, I think, is... Do I sack off Hitmontop here? No, I need Hitmontop still around because it's really nice to get the Intimidate off. I think I have to go for the HP Ground. It is by far my best play. If she's Adamant, it's a good roll in my favor to live. And if she is Jolly, I definitely live barring a crit because I saw the Black Sludge. She goes for the knockoff. That is fine. That means my Hitmontop is still intact. I don't need my Pixie Plate. I should be able to fire off this HP Ground and kill the Drapion. This should kill from here, judging on the recovery. Yes! Drapion goes down to Florges. That is huge, guys. That is huge right now. Best case scenario now would be if she went into Pangoro. trying to get off a gunk shot because I actually should outspeed the Pangoro. I'm designed to outspeed a Jolly Pangoro. As she does go out to the Pangoro. If this is not scarfed, I'm going to be able to get off a Moonblast on this thing right now. I have no reason not to just go for Moonblast anyway, because if it kills me, I can go to my Braviary and basically pick up a kill anyway. So I'm going to go straight for the Moonblast, as I have Speed Crept. I have Speed Crept Pangoro for this exact reason. Get the hell off of my field. Yes! Gold Dust putting in the work, and I think we got it now, guys. I think we have game. Because the only thing really left to threaten me is the Mamoswine, which isn't really that much of an issue. I think my Cresselia can just win now. So that's phenomenal. This is really good, because Diancie now can't 1v1 me. I beat Diancie regardless, with Florges if I need to. I can also beat Diancie with Cresselia, so the combination of those two beats it. And then I have Hitmontop in the back still to intimidate the Mamoswine if I need it to. Mamoswine's the only problem left now, guys. All I gotta do is really just get damage or kill it, and then we're good. As she is going to go on the Mamo now. Now the thing is, Mamoswine is leftovers, and I don't think I want to risk Florges at this stage. I think my appropriate play is just to go into my Cresselia. Sorry, not my Cresselia. Is to go into Hitmontop to sack it, then to go into Cress and just start setting up Calm Minds. Because then I can just 1v1 this Mamoswine. I think that's the play. So I think if I play this right, it should end in a 4-0 in my favor. The other thing as well is, even if Hitmontop dies, I can go straight into my Braviary and then start firing off, what do you call it? Retaliate. Obviously, Adamant Retaliate, probably going to 2-KO the Diancie. My play, though, I believe, is just to go into Booker T. I obviously could have gone into Booker T after something else had died, and that would have been okay too, but it's just not worth it. I'm better off just going into Booker T now and basically sacking it to the Mamoswine. That is by far my best play. She's going to Icicle Spear again, which is fine. It should kill my Hitmontop if she gets 3 hits, which she doesn't, which is kind of bad for me because it allows the Mamoswine to get Lefty's recovery. I could actually switch out Hitmontop here. That's also a play. I just realized. Hold on. Hitmontop takes... I don't know if it's going to be able to survive rocks again though. Could be really nice, but I think I'm just gonna go for low sweep. Honestly, I'm just gonna go for spin. I'm pretty sure she's about to kill me. It's fine. I'm gonna let her. She ice shards. This probably should kill me. God, could you imagine if we lived that? So unfortunately, Hitmontop is gonna die. Hitmon dies to Mamo, but that was a required play because that's gonna allow me, I believe, to now go into my Cresselia and be able to finish this game off. Mamoswine has leftovers, so unless it gets a crit, it shouldn't be able to stop me. And I should be able to 1v1 the Diancie too, barring that it has Toxic, but even if it does, I have a Wish Passer in the back that can always 1v1 Diancie. So my play here is to fire off a Calm Mind. I don't think I'll outspeed the Mamoswine, but I don't believe it has a way to 2-KO me. It could have the knockoff, which would be unfortunate, but even a knockoff plus Icicle Spear, with it being -1, she'd need, I think, back-to-back crits in order to kill me. I think Cress has it from here. She is going to withdraw. Now, unless the Diancie has, what do you call it, Toxic, this should be fine. We should be okay to 1v1 this thing. I definitely know I outspeed it, so I definitely feel like just going for another Calm Mind is the appropriate play, because I just got to get up to enough boosts where I can just safely deal with Diancie. Once Diancie goes down, I think we're good anyway. It's really that I wanted Mamo to go down, but if Diancie goes down too, I think we should be fine. We will see though. This has been really close. The Nidoqueen play was the big misplay for me. I know it was. I shouldn't have gone for Sucker Punch when I had Cresselia. That was quite an easy switch into Medicham there. There was no reason to risk it at all at that stage. So that was definitely a misplay on my part. It was a role that was like kind of in my favor, but at the same time wasn't a role that I necessarily needed to take because, you know, being able to bring a Nidoqueen every time on Diancie basically secured me a kill. So That was really unfortunate. I'm hoping this Diancie doesn't have Calm Mind. Not Calm Mind. I'm hoping it doesn't have Toxic, but it probably does. It makes sense for it to have Toxic, as she actually goes for Diamond Storm. Now, I am quite a physically bulky Cresselia, so this shouldn't do too much to me. It does Diddly Squat. She does get the Defense Raise. That means pretty much nothing, though. I am going to go for a Moonlight here, I believe. Actually, I should go for one more Calm Mind, judging on the fact that Diamond Storm didn't do anything to me. And Mamoswine can't touch me, so I'm just going to go for one more Calm Mind, just to be safe, because Moonblast crit won't kill me anyway, and I can go for a Moonlight after this. I want to preserve my Moonlights because I believe I'm going to really need them to 1v1 that Mamoswine, if anything. So she's going to go for another Diamond Storm. This should do a decent amount. Even if it crits because it's a physical move, it won't do that much damage to me with a crit. As she is going to raise her defense again. But this turn, I'm just going to fire off the Moonlight quite safely. Be able to get all my HP back, and I think we should be good from there. Because she can't really break down this Cresselia with the Diancie, it looks like. And I should then be able to 1v1 the Mamoswine as well. So I think we're going to be able to pick up a 4-0 win here, guys. I'm not going to say it straight away. She gets a crit there, which is kind of wild. I'm going to go for one more Calm Mind here, just to play it safe, because I know that after 3 Calm Minds, I should be able to take care of Diancie. Judging on how much an Earthquake from Hitmontop did, I'm assuming it might be defensive in some way, but I'm just going to go for one more of Calm Mind, because it is pretty safe for me right now to do this. Diamond Storm, as you just saw from a crit, didn't do that much, so I should be able to get off a free Moonlight. Afterwards, I can stall her pretty much out of these. Did you get back-to-back crits? Misty, calm the fuck down. Come on. Like, seriously, there is no need for you to get back-to-back crits on me. I'm just going to Moonlight again, because I can. I got no reason not to. As she's going to Diamond Storm again, she doesn't miss, but then again, it's like 95 accuracy, so I'm expecting that to be the case. As my Cresselia can eat that up, she gets another defense raise, but at this point, I think my best play is to go for one more Moonlight, and then fire... no, I'm just going to go for another Calm Mind to get myself up to now, what would be +5. I'm going to get myself up to +6, just to secure game. I don't want to take any risks in order to lose this game. I want to make sure I can beat the Mamoswine when it comes in with the Moonblast, so I'm going to get up to +6, as she is now going to choose the Moonblast. Watch how much this does now that I'm at, +5? Diddly Squat. Don't get a special attack drop, thank you very much. I'm going to go for a Moonlight here on the off chance that she gets a Moonblast crit. I do not want to be put down into range where Mamoswine can be an issue. I know this is a really scumbag way of winning, guys. I'm fully aware. I'm using a Cresselia, though, so these are the tactics you have to do when you have a Cresselia on your team. She's going to Moonblast again. It'll do nothing yet again unless she gets a crit on me, which she does not. That does 13. She does get a special attack drop, which is annoying because now I'm required to do 2 more Calm Minds, but that is fine by me. I basically do 2 Calm Minds and win the game. So I get that this is probably frustrating for Misty, but Cresselia is going to be able to clean up from here, I'm sure. I don't believe a crit from Mamoswine is going to be able to stop me either. So, yeah, this one's pretty much all done and dusted. I don't think there's anything Mamoswine can do, even if Mamoswine comes in and does that, because it's leftovers. With Ice Shard, it means that my Braviary can take one and kill it anyway. So even if there was some ungodly way that Mamoswine was able to stop my Cresselia, it's not going to change shit. She gets another Misty! Can you stop hexing me? You've got so many crits and special attack drops. I am so tired of this shit. Like, she's played well though, to be fair. Like, she brought a bit of a different team to what I was expecting. I really thought Staraptor and Dragonite were going to come and be absolute huge problems for my team to deal with, especially since Hitmontop took so much damage early. She's going to go for Rocks again, that's fine. I'm going to go for one more Carmine just to seal the deal. I know it's scumbaggy, but I need to be able to make sure I can beat this Mamoswine. Like, that's the only reason I'm doing this, is to make sure that I'm at +6 to defeat the Mamoswine. But Cresselia should pick up the last 2 kills here, so it'll be a kill to Braviary, kill to Nidoqueen, 2 to Florges, and 2 to Cresselia. Hopefully, if this isn't a special attack drop. Come on, Misty, don't make me waste any more time. You've got to be kidding me, Misty! You have got to... I know it doesn't matter, but still, these special attack drops are insane. I don't understand, Misty. Like, why do you do this to me? This battle could have been over so much earlier if she didn't get these literal small chances to lower my special attack. Like, just okay, can I get a Moonblast without it lowering my special attack, please? That would be great. Thank you. Okay. Now we'll fire off a Moonblast of our own. +6 Moonblast should be able to quite easily kill the Diancie here. and take care of it. And then all that's left is a Mamoswine, which I don't know will go down to a +6 Moonblast. I assume it's going to do an absolute ton though, that's the point. This should be able to kill the Diancie. I don't see any reason why a +6 Moonblast shouldn't kill a Diancie. I get a crit, so you know, there's that. I don't know if that mattered, but then again, there was nothing the Diancie could do to stop me. Like, if it had Toxic, then definitely could have been a completely different game there. But it didn't, and now I'm in the situation where against Mamoswine, either Cresselia is going to kill it or my Braviary is going to kill it. So I'm just going to go for the safe Moonblast here. I know Mamoswine, I believe, outspeeds me. I'm not actually 100%. If Mamoswine doesn't outspeed me, then I know that my Heatran outspeeds it anyway. So I have Heatran in the back too to be able to hit it and kill it regardless. So it's down to that as well. If the Mamoswine doesn't outspeed my Cresselia, then I know I also have the Heatran in the back to win it. And also the Florges. Both of them will outspeed Mamoswine if that is the case. But I definitely made the right plays when it mattered. As I do actually say, yeah, definitely I'm going to be able to handle this Mamoswine just fine. Even if Cresselia doesn't, it's going to be a 2-hit KO. I get an unnecessary special attack drop, but there is nothing Mamoswine can do to stop me here. Even if the Askel Spear crits like every single time, that is not going to be able to stop Cresselia. Only hits 2 times, that's unfortunate, but even so guys, even if the Mamoswine had been able to kill me there, you saw that my Cresselia outsped and that I had everything at the same speed as Cresselia to outspeed the Pangoro, so that would have been covered just fine. But we are going to be able to click Moonblast here. We are going to be able to pick up the 4-0 win over Misty and the Misty Drapions this week. So really good start to the season. I'm glad the nerves are out of the way, definitely, and we got the result, which is exactly what I wanted. So fantastic. We were able to pick up the clean 4-0 victory there. Really good game from Misty. It was close. I really shouldn't have sacked off my Nidoqueen. It was definitely it was definitely the play that I should have made. And it was just a bad play in general because I could have kept Nidoqueen around to absolutely decimate her team. So that was just bad by me, guys. But in the end, it worked out fine. We ended up getting the 4-0 victory. As I said, I killed a Braviary, I killed a Nidoqueen, and then 2 to Florges and Cresselia. So the God Core already doing what it does best. We're going to move on from this and go to our next week match, which I believe is against Kingdra, who is a division rival. So hopefully we can get the job done against him too. But again, great game, Misty. Go check out her channel. Anyway, guys, I am the Verd Incarnate, and as you can see, I've already asserted my dominance on this Week 1 match. We did everything we needed to do to win, and we got the result, so now we're going to go do some victory drinks. But yeah, I'm out this bitch.